Hey everybody, let's go. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. We're getting fired up here, trying to get ourselves together. Drucifer, let's go, brother. Welcome in. Let's go. Welcome in. Welcome in. Stony, let's go, brother. Hell yeah, let's go. Moda, let's go, brother. All right, let's get our Discord thing going. Yes, cheers. Let's go. Yes, sir. Let's go. Luna, let's go. Happy Sunday. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's go. Just getting some of these Discord announcements out. Be right with everybody. Moda Cinemas is still kicking it. Let's go. Oh, awesome. That sounds like fun. Hey, I appreciate that. That sounds like a good time. Bleach. Hey, yo, let's go. Oh, no. Flooding sucks. That's why we're up in the elevations now, because we didn't want to be in no flooding zones. We've lived in a flood zone. We've been flooded out. It's not cool. It's not fun. Yeah, absolutely. Right, right. All right, everybody. That is that. Let's go. All right, I gotta make up my 420 drink. Give me just a second, everybody, and we will fire up this camera and get it going. All right, let's give that bad boy a mix. Now we have our 420 redeem in full circulation. The first thing we're going to do today is we're going to start working on our bread. So I'm going to turn on the hot water and just let it run until it gets good and damn hot. We want it to be around 120 degrees or slightly less. Okay, let's go. I got to fire this bad boy up. Let's switch over to the camera and get this day started, everybody. Let's go. Welcome in, welcome in.
Everybody. Let's go. Welcome in, welcome in.
Let's go, Stony. All right, so the first thing we need to do is measure out. Why is my camera frozen? Oh, there it goes.
Measure out. Why is my camera?
Yes, let's go. I appreciate the shout out.
Yes, let's go. I appreciate
Let's
the
go.
shout outs.
Yes, sir. 420.
Let's
I got it
go.
right here.
Yes, sir.
All mixed up and ready to
I
go.
got it right here. All mixed up and ready to go.
Yo, let's go. Your stoner mom. I got one more.
Yo, let's go. Your stoner mom. I got one more.
Let's go. Woo. Oh, two more.
Let's go.
Woo. Three
Oh,
more.
two more. Three more.
Oh, okay. That's cold.
Oh, okay.
Holy shit.
That's cold. Holy shit.
You hear me twice? That's weird.
You hear me twice? That's weird.
Yeah, because you turned on. No.
That's it. I almost asked. Oh, that went straight to my head. Holy crap, Moda. Whoo. All right, so the wife asks if that's better. So it's parroting me right after I say something. Is it still doing it now? It's better. Okay, let's go. All right. All right. The first thing we got to do is measure out our yeast. Now we have to start by taking away the weight of the bowl. So we hit the tare button and that clears us out to 0. So today we are going to be making a white version of a stuffed pepper. We're going to have ground beef, we're going to have chicken, we're going to have rice. We're going to make a nice bechamel sauce to bring it all together, nice cheesy sauce to bring it all together. And we're going to make homemade dinner rolls. So we're going to start on the dinner rolls. Yeah, it's going to be great. So, oh yeah, we already made the rice in our rice cooker. Um, so I suggest that y'all do that. At least 2 cups of rice. and 4 cups of water, or you can use the finger method. When you dip it in, your fingers should touch the top of the rice, and the water shouldn't be anywhere further than your knuckle. So we're gonna go in with a half an ounce. A little heavy on the. There we go. All right, a half an ounce of yeast, and we need 2.5 cups of warm water. So the wife's got me 2 cups here. 2.5 at 121. That's fine. No worries. All right, we're going to turn our oven on to our proofer. And we're going to get that fired up. All right. So, oh, measuring cups are already over here. So we're going to take a half a cup of hot water and we're going to get it in our bowl. Our water right here is at 121. By the time we get it in that cold bowl, it's going to be just where we want it. It's going to definitely knock it down a little bit. Let's get our half a cup in there. Yeah, 120, we're good. We're going to go in with that. All right. Now, we need 3 teaspoons of sugar. All right. Let me make sure I got that right. 3 tablespoons of sugar. I did get that wrong. So we're going to start by sweetening our water because we want our water to, yeah, I mean, I do. So we're going to sweeten our water with 2 of these. And then we're going to mix the third one in with our salt. And that'll go in a little bit later. This sugar here is going to feed our yeast. So we're going to go ahead and just sprinkle our yeast on top. Well, a lot of people feel like you use the right piece of equipment for the right job. You know, to me, it's if it's there, I'm going to use it. All right, now that we got it all clouded up and mixed up in there, want to make sure we get all of our yeast off the spoon. And in the proofer she goes. Now we can measure out the rest of our ingredients. Oh, there we go. Oof, scared me there for a second. Okay, so we got our water. Let's get our salt. We're going to use the same bowl here that we used our yeast in. And one of these, that's our 3 teaspoons of sugar. There are 3 tablespoons of sugar. And we need a teaspoon of salt. We're going to mix that teaspoon of salt right in here with our sugar. Nope, that is not what I want. This is what I want. Just in case we have a little pour over, we're going to put a bowl under it. There we go. That part we can set aside. Yeah, yeah, these things are the greatest under the, these things are the best. Tupperware, the old Tupperware, baby. Yeah, these are what we would call vintage. I think her grandmother had these. My wife's grandmother had these. My mom tried to sell Avon at one point in time, but she found out she wasn't the friendliest type. So my aunt took over and did it. And she didn't do very well either, but it is what it is. Yo, Pokemon in the chat, let's go. All right. So now we need 3 teaspoons of softened lard. Now, what we're going to use, where is it? Oh, it's right in front of me. What we're going to use is our butter flavored vegetable shortening, Crisco. And we need 3 tablespoons of this. So, should be able to just do it like that. Let me get out a little. Yeah, it's pretty consistent product. You know, if you're used to using it, you know what it's going to do. Hey, good catch. Let's go. Yeah, if you know what you're doing with it, it's Crisco is very consistent in flavor. Um, you know, if you're used to using it, it's very simple to use. All right, and 3. Yeah, I usually use like a 50-50, half butter, half shortening. Yo, Miss Sasquatch, let's go. Welcome in. So far, so good. It didn't start off the greatest, I'll tell you. I had a rough night last night. I went to bed with a headache and I was super nauseous, and every time I laid down, it just got worse. My wife woke up at like, I don't know, it was probably 5 o'clock this morning and was like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "No." She was like, "Well, here, I can give you a nausea pill, man." The minute I took a drink of water, that nausea pill came right back. Said, "Nope." So, yeah, that was how I started my morning. It was rough. But actually, which was pretty much exactly what I needed, because when it was done, said and done, I felt much better. Oh, yeah, yeah, but it was just that thing, man. I had to have that release, and then I was feeling good about it. Yeah, let's go. Oh, that sucks. I hate that. I hate that for you. All right, now we need 6.5 cups of flour. Ooh, let's go. Sugar cookies. Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too. Me too. All right, so we need 6.5, and that's one. Because I didn't want to. Dusty baby gravy? Wow. Okay, awesome. Let's go. Yes, I prefer the baking side of the house. I have the culinary arts degree and a pastry chef's degree. That's 3. 4, 5, and 6. I actually did it backwards. I should have gone into the bakery. That's six. I should have gone into the bakery for 2 years and then got my culinary arts degree in the third, because I already had a real good basis on cooking knowledge. But I ended up going to culinary arts school for 2 years and then getting my pastry chef's degree in my third year of college because a lot of the courses matched up. They kind of did a thing. Yeah, and that right there is the key, man. If you work alongside the right cooks, or the right chefs, then, you're going to get yourself all lined up into a good spot. All right, so we're going to come over here. We're going to line ourselves up. We're going to put our lard in first, then we're going to add our salt and sugar, and then we will add our AP flour, form that dough up as soon as our yeast is ready, and we'll be set to go with that. All right, I got stupid metal bowl on our white counter. Always leaves these little track marks. It bugs me. All right. So, Tassie, hello. Hello, Tassie. Welcome in. Good morning. How are you today? How is everything down under? And we can put our yeast away. We don't need that anymore. So that can go right back in the fridge to sit and chill. Now, while all of that is just kind of waiting, we're going to go ahead and get our peppers ready. We are making stuffed peppers, and we have some beautiful peppers here to work with, all kinds of colors. We're going with the colored peppers today. The green peppers are kind of bitter. Um, and what we want to do is we want to kind of, stay away from that. We want to give it a nice. Yeah. There's so little capsaicin in here that you don't have to worry about heat. Hey, I appreciate you, Bleach. Let's go. So this part is going to be fairly simple. Let's just get ourselves a scrap bowl here. And we're just going to take a good sharp paring knife and we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut carefully the stem out. I'm going to try not to take too much of the top off because I just want to pull this out first. Get rid of that. And then we're going to take a nice slice right off the top. That's going to be our cap. It's going to sit right on top of that and hold that beautiful meat and cheese inside there. Now you see all our ribs, all we got to do is go down with our knife and take a nice cut through it, straight up the rib. Mama D, let's go. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. How is everything in England? I hope you are well. All right. Now, we don't want to puncture our pepper because that's going to be our vessel, our bowl, if you will, for our dinner. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cup my hand and I'm going to kind of bounce my pepper to make sure I get all of those seeds out of there. We want to have a nice cavity with no holes. We want to make sure no holes in there. No holes. Nope, we're good. All right. Now we're going to take our little cap. I'm going to set this aside right over here on the tray. And then we're going to rinse and repeat with each one. Pop that bad boy out of there. Take a nice slice off the top. Not too much, not too little. There we go. Cut out those ribs. Get rid of those seeds. Alright, this one has quite the rise in the middle, but that's okay. It's still going to stuff ever so beautifully. Just make sure the right top goes with it. And we're just going to keep going. There we go. Get that out of there. Get on out of here. All right. I'm starting to smell the yeast, so I know that my the action in the oven is doing its thing. Glad to hear it. All right. Just get all of those innards out. Give it the old seed catcher. Wow, I got quite a buzz right off the bat. Let's go. Oh, way, yo, Tassie out here. Oh, I got another 420. Let's go. Tassie out here getting naked, streaking around. Let's go. 35 stream streak. All the love, Tassie. All the love. That's amazing. Let me get this 420 in while we're working it. I might have to pull out some candy, man. I thought that one drink was going to do it. The wife said take smaller sips. All right, we're just going to keep on keeping on. Getting these peppers ready. By the time we're done with this portion of the prep, we should be ready to start our bread, I hope. The pepper is almost too long for my knife. You see that? That's a good thing. That's a good problem to have. Oh, I see a seed. Get out of here. Get out of here. We don't want the seeds. They're a little bitter. They don't really serve us any purpose here. Unless we're to take them out and throw them in the grass and hope we can grow some peppers. Now this will all go in the compost and it'll all become... Hey, welcome in, welcome in. Let's go. Happy Sunday. Yeah, one stubborn seed down in here that doesn't want to play nice. Get out. This is your eviction notice. Yes, Cassie does not stream, but she is amazing. You can see her at her best in the Motiverse. Check us out. Check out the Motiverse. It is a real family. No bullshit. No drama tolerated. No toxicity. We love the Motiverse. You know, it's amazing how some people can talk shit about others and not really know. Moda's amazing. What a great human being. Get to know us in the Motiverse. Go give him a follow. Go check him out. Can I get a mod to get a shout out for Mr. Moda, please? Or Moda, not Mr. Moda anymore. We're just Moda. He's always going to be Mr. Moda to me. and an exclamation Motiverse in the chat if you would. Let's go. I'm with you, Moto. Let's go. Woohoo. Let's go. It is a little cloudy out there. I think it is gonna do a little downpouring a little bit later. So I didn't want to have the camera out there in the moisture. So we're gonna do all of our cooking in the house today. We'll be back out on the grill. Ultraviolet, hey yo, welcome in. Happy Sunday. Good to see ya. All is well, bro. All is well. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate that. Tassie redeems a 420. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Let's tell you what it's all about. We like to indulge here. Let's go. And if you want to see the Discord, if you want to see the recipe today, it is posted in the Discord. Yep, you got to be over 18 to be in the stream. You got to be 21 plus to redeem the redeem. Let's go, Tatsy. Yes, we are well. We are well. Thank you for asking. Yes, we love the shout outs here. We love to get you guys recognized for coming in and showing love. Yes, join the Discord. Everybody's welcomed. Just don't be a dick. Be a decent human being, and everyone there will treat you as such. We got some great pictures of food in there. We got some great pictures of cakes. We have all of our recipes, probably up to 200 recipes in there now. Um, we're building a hell of a digital cookbook for our children. Yeah, yeah, I remember 18, what was that, 40 years ago? No, it was 30 years ago. I'm working on 50 to 1, so I'm not that old yet. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. We appreciate you. Nice. Slice. Well, that one didn't have very much seeds at all. We like that. Let's go. Ah, yeah. Good years, 46. Good years. All right. Peppers have been prepped. Well, I mean, they've been cut. They haven't really been prepped because we got to season those peppers. We got to put some love inside, get some of these seeds off the counter into the bowl. We can set that aside. Oh, I'm going to need that for onions, so I might as well just leave it over here. Or not onions, shallots. But anyway, so let's line up and season our peppers. Okay, so I want to do it. Actually, we'll do them four at a time, and we'll do them just like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to just salt and pepper. Get out the pepper grinder. Pepper grinder. Here you are. There you are. Good boy. All right, let's go. Someone got me high too early. I'm talking to the food. We're gonna salt and pepper our peppers. I'm going to try to get it on the sides and stuff, not just down in the bottom, because you don't want to have a salty bite in the bottom. So we want to try to shake that around. Make sure we got some salt on the sides, all the way seasoned, all the way through. Very important that we don't get too much salt in the bottom. So we're just dumping out any of the excess that we get. We're going to do the same thing with the pepper. We're going to try to get it all over the place. And we want that to soak in a little bit. Yes, you might. Oh my Lord. Let's go. Hell yeah, now we're seasoned. We're going to give that a minute. I'm going to kind of pack it in a little bit on the lids because we're going to turn those lids back upside down. We want that seasoning to remain on it. Now, not much is going to stick to the outer skin. As you can tell, it was sitting on a salt and pepper board, and obviously not much happened there as far as sticking to the outside of the skin. But we do want it to stick to the underbelly and the inside of our pepper. Make sure we keep our tops together so we know what pepper's which. Hey, a seed I didn't see. What's up with that? Alright, I'm going to do this on this side, and then on this side, and on this side. There we go. Now I'm just going to kind of do it in the opposite direction this time. And it's actually easier if you do the pepper first. Shake the pepper around inside. Yeah, duly noted. Do the pepper first. It's a little easier to coat on the inside of the pepper. Noted. Now we're just going to salt from high. Get our lids covered. A little love on everybody. I'm going to pat that in. Make sure our pepper is good and coated in there. Everybody's got seasoning. That's very important. We want everyone to get the seasoning. Everybody gets the love. Because you don't want one pepper to be super flavorful and the other one to be meh. That's not going to work for anybody. There we go. Get that packed in there. All nice and lovely like. Perfect. Now, what to do with all that extra salt and pepper? What we're going to do is we're going to tap it off into a bowl, and we're going to use it later on. Because that's a lot of cutting board seasoning there going to waste. There we go. Look at all that salt and pepper that would have been wasted. This is why we clean the counters, folks. So we're going to use that when we cook our ground beef along with a little bit more, probably quite a bit more actually. But let's check on our yeast, shall we? Ha ha ha. Le poisson. Gorgeous. We got our yeast all lovely like. I'm going to go ahead and pop it in the mixer. Now, again, we're going to start. Oh, I threw my thing away. Or I didn't throw it away. I put it in the dishwasher or the sink. That's in the sink, but whatever. All right, 3 tablespoons of our lovely vegetable shortening. Get that out of the way for the moment. I'm going to hold on to this just in case, And we're going to go in with just about half of our flour. But we don't want to just drop it all in one place. We kind of want to try to sprinkle it around the bowl so we get flour in all the areas. And once we get that mixed up into a light dough, we're going to add the rest of our sugar and the salt. So I'm just turning it on 1. I'm not trying to whip this up in any way. I want it to kind of just slowly come together all on its own. And what I'm looking for is for that butter to start to streak. Once that butter starts to streak, we're going to be in a good place. All right, turn it up just a little bit. That's 3. That's really as far as I want to go at this point. I don't want to try to overwork the dough or overwork the yeast. But I am going to add just a little bit of flour as it's turning. I just want to take a little bit and get it right on top here. Be careful not to let your scoop hit your mixer blade or your dough hook, because it'll tear it right out of your hand. Throw flour all over the place. It's no good. So you see we're starting to come together kind of like a nice paste. Before I go ahead and throw my salt and sugar in there, I'm just going to give it a scrape. I'm going to bring this flour down from the sides. It hasn't been touched by the hook yet. And I'm just kind of folding it over to the top of my of my dough mixture. All right, we're going to let that do its thing for a minute. Put that up on 2. Spoon rest there. All right. See how I'm starting to see the butter is starting to streak through? We're going to go ahead and sprinkle the rest of our salt and sugar now, all the way around the bowl, not in one spot. I'm going to turn it up to 3. Now I'm going to turn it off and I'm going to add 2 or 3 nice big scoops of flour. This is going to bring our dough together really quickly. So I'm just going to go in bulk batches, 1 over there, 1 over there, 1 right there, and 1 right here. You don't want to turn it up too fast because the flour will shoot